Guess who has two thumbs and is going to see Iron Maiden in September? This bitch. I'm so excited. We booked it. We booked everything. We got the hotel and we got the tickets and we are going to Louder Than Life for one day. And I'm so excited I can't stand it. Like, I randomly remember throughout the day, every day, like, oh, I'm going to the concert or we're going to the festival. I'm going to see Iron Maiden and I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. My husband got me everything for my birthday, and he is just, I mean, we all already know he's the best, but he is the best. I'm so excited, you guys. It is going to be so much fun. It's just, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful after so many years of struggle, really, trying to get used to living on one income and not doing crazy. It's not crazy. It's a perfectly normal thing, but to be able to just decide, yes, we are not only going to go to a concert, but we're going to go to a massive concert in another town and we're going to stay in a hotel. This is the first trip my husband and I have taken together alone in 15 years. So all of it's very exciting. I'm so excited. As if you watched my last one, you know we went and saw Necrogoblicon as well a couple weeks ago. Fabulous show. The show was at St. Andrews in Detroit. You guys, I have never seen that many people in that concert venue ever, and we've been to a lot of concerts at St. Andrews. It was packed. We were pretty much standing in the doorway of the entrance to the hall. We were all the way at the back. And it was fine. For the most part, I could see we had these incredibly wasted people in front of us, and they weren't just drunk. They were definitely on something. And sometimes they would sway in my way. But for the most part, I could at least see John Goblikon in all his glory. And so they were playing with this band called Hannibal. They were the headliner, Hannibal was. And like we weren't there for them. We don't know anything about them. Didn't even try to listen to a song because I just wanted to see Necrogoblicon. And it really surprised me how many people there didn't know Necrogoblicon songs because I'm singing along and I'm like so into it and everybody else is just like, this is weird. Like I I don't know. It was odd. I expected more people to be Necrogoblicon fans, at least as well as this Hannibal band, but not so much. And I guess that's pretty common. I mean, how many times have you gone to see a headliner and you don't know the opener? It's perfectly common. It just surprised me a lot. I don't know why I assumed most people were going to be there to see the opening act and not the headliner. I don't know. Because, I guess we're all the main character in our story, right? And we just assume that everyone thinks and feels and behaves like we do when we know for sure that that is not true. But I don't know. It was definitely weird. And we left right after Necrogoblicon. We didn't even stay for a single song of the headliner, and it was the best night. It was so much fun. It it was great. I know somebody's gonna call me out for playing with my hair. I just got out of the shower, so it's wet and it's down, and we all know that I hate having my hair down. How are you? How are you doing? I know it's been a minute. Well, it's been 2 weeks since I did a Rebel Ramble life update, whatever. But I've been, really busy planning trips and going to concerts, and I have another concert coming up in May. I am going to a concert without my husband, which is a new experience for me. But I'm going to go see a band called Psycho Stick. And you may, if you don't know them, you may actually know them because they did like a parody of Let the Bodies Hit the Floor called I Can Only Count to Four. And it's a very popular, like, not a gif because it's like I don't know. I don't know what you would call it. It's like a popular clip of Elmo. It's like, I can only count to four. I can only count to four. And it's just like, you may know of them even if you don't recognize their name. But they have a lot of very funny songs. They're a very funny metal band. And I'm going. My husband doesn't care for them. I adore them. So I'm going to go by myself. And it's going to be quite the experience because I don't do things like that. There are so many things lately that I will be doing that I haven't done, and that's exciting. We also have Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson coming up in September, which I have to say a little quietly because we got tickets for my son for his birthday and he doesn't know. It's going to be a surprise. So that's also very exciting. Just lots of good things, just things are going really well. And when things go very well, the doomsayer inside of me starts to tense up, like waiting for the other shoe to drop, right? Like waiting for something to go wrong. And it's just years of conditioning that have led me to this point where I can have fun and I can enjoy myself and I can, see bright side and look forward to things. But there's always this other side of me that's like tense and just waiting for something else to go wrong. And it's very frustrating. And right now, it started yesterday, my brand new fridge that we bought last May. Like if I leave the door open, like if I've got the door open and I'm just looking the way you do in a refrigerator, because, it doesn't change, but you always want to look and see if something new might pop up. The freaking thing turns itself off and I have to like reset the breaker. I have to turn it off and turn it back on. And I'm like, is this like, am I being punished because I get to go to Iron Maiden? Like, I don't know. I got to figure it out because it's a brand new fridge, so it should be under warranty if there is something wrong. If it happens again, I was Googling it and it said to unplug it and leave it unplugged for like 15 minutes to try to reset something inside the computer because everything is computer generated, even though this is just a very, very basic up and down fridge freezer. They all have computers in them. So if it does happen again, I'm going to unplug it and try to reset it and leave it for a minute. But it's just, I don't know why there always has to be an irritation to balance the excitement. Like it's, what the hell, man? It's super annoying. But we are coming up on my 46th birthday, and I generally goal set, make plans, whatever it is, January to December. My bestie, Bryn Pollen, amazing romance author, plans birthday to birthday. And I always thought, like, that's really cute, and I love that, but I've never done it. But I'm starting to see her side. I'm starting to see the light that she has shown me. And I think that since the beginning of this year, Q1 was so hectic, going back to work, getting into a new routine, trying to figure out a whole new way of living. I think that I'm gonna give this some thought. I think I'm gonna think about it. I think I'm going to look at the things I want to accomplish before I turn 47. I'm going to look at the things that I want to do, not just the usual things, not just the improve my health and get better sleep and drink more water and all the, health things that I want to accomplish, because I do want to accomplish health things. But what other concerts do I want to go to? What kind of joy do I want to bring into my life that I'm now in a position to bring into my life? And I think that goals like that are not only incredibly important, because I've talked before about how you should always have something to look forward to. You should always have something good coming. And I have so many good things coming, and it feels good. The anticipation of something good feels great, and I want more of that feeling, in the hopes that not only because I'll have fun shit coming up that I want to do, but also in the hopes that I can ease the tension that comes on the other side of that. I can teach my brain not every good thing is balanced by something bad, by something mildly inconvenient even. It's good things can just happen. And that is a lesson that I need to teach myself. So I want more good things to look forward to. And that, I think, that's an admirable goal for, 46 to 47 of Dakota's life. I think that it is. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. But so thank you, Bryn, because I will be setting my goals birthday to birthday to see how that works out for me, because my Q1 was wild and none of the goals that I set for myself for January 1 feel even remotely important now, because I'm just in just that short amount of time. I am in such a completely different place in my life. It's crazy and a little scary how fast everything can change. But they were good changes. They were changes that needed to happen. They were changes I was ready for. And I'm still very glad that I made those decisions. I'm glad I went back to my old job. I really love being there. I really love working for the owner, and I love our weird little company. It's, we're in the process of working on branding, which has always been hard, because I think I love this company so much because it's very much like me. It's very hard to define. It's the little engine that could. It just keeps going when everything around it says it shouldn't. So I think I just very much identify with her as a company. And yeah, because I am also a little hard to define, and I just keep going despite the obstacles, despite all of it. I just keep going. And yeah, so anyway, job's going great. I've gotten a little, like, it's starting with the muse. It's not a fully formed idea, but the other day I wrote down a couple names, which is more like, I realize if you're not a writer, that sounds so small. If you are a writer and you've ever experienced 6 straight months of just the worst block you've ever felt in your life, you will understand how important it was that 2 names just floated into my head. That the names of the people I want to write about showed up for me, and I wrote them down. And it felt so good. I would imagine at this point, the mystery novel that I had wanted to write, I don't know if you remember, I had like a whole plotting board and then I ripped it all down because I don't plot. That's gone. Like, I barely remember it. So unfortunately, the mystery novel has been backburnered and the burner's not even on. So, hang on just a second. Okay, sorry. I had to readjust. So yeah, the mystery novel is gone, but I'm starting to get the vibes of a new romance, and that's my first love. I love to write about love. I love to write romance, and it's starting. The ideas, not the ideas, the, like, just, I don't know, the spark is there again, and I don't want to scare it away. And I don't know yet what the book, I know it's going to be a Rockstar book because that's the series I want to continue. It's one of my most successful series. And I want to keep going with it because I love the characters in that world. And I don't yet know. I mean, even though I don't like write out or draw out a plot, there's still a plot. Like, I know what the book is about and I know the trajectory it follows when I sit down to write. And I don't have that yet. I don't know what the conflict is. I don't know, I don't know anything about the names I wrote down, but I've got the names. And for me, that's where it starts. So yeah, that's also very good because it has been a while. Just like, I know no one else is stressed out about my upload schedule, and I know that everyone keeps telling me, don't stress out about it. We'll be here when you come back. And I love you. I love you so much, and I believe you. And I'm not so much stressed out about not uploading regularly as I am that I don't want to lose this as a creative outlet. I don't want to lose the joy I found in making videos for people. And if I constantly let don't want to, side hustle is a bad word because it's not about income. It's about connection. And that's, I've never made a ton of money on my books, but I will always be a writer. And the same with YouTube. I'm not gangbusters here. I'm not Mr. Beast, obviously, or I wouldn't have had to go back to work. So it's not about like building income. It's about building community. It's about finding my people. Finding you guys has been just one of the greatest joys in my life. And the same with my readers. Like, I don't have a huge reader base, but the people who do read me connect with me, and that's what all of it is about. It's about the creative outlet and the community building, not about the income. So when I say that I'm stressing out about not uploading, it's because I miss the connection, not because I miss cashing out $100 every month. So, and I don't know if I've made that clear in previous videos, but that's what it is for me. I don't want to lose the connection we've built, because I'm too tired, too busy, too whatever to make videos. And then there is the creative aspect of it too that I don't want to lose, because I do script my other videos, because you've watched enough Rebel Rambles to know that I ramble. So I do script my videos to try to keep me on track. And that's writing, that's even though it's about real things, it's still writing, and it's still a creative thing. So I need that creativity. I am a creative soul, and I need to create. And when I don't create, I turn into a cranky little monster. So another part of my drive to continue to create videos is the creativity of it. And that's something that I don't want to completely lose. So I'm still looking for that balance. I know that I've had a lot of people now reach out to me and ask, would you do a video on personal curriculum? And yes, I will. I absolutely will. I have a lot of feelings and opinions on the topic, and I would love to share them with you. It's just that, I sit down to do rambles occasionally, every week, every other week, depending on how I feel and how much other stuff I have to do. But these are just me talking to you. This is just me telling you about what happened and, what's going on in my life, so that we can be parasocials and share together in the comments what's going on in our lives. But when I need to do something that's scripted, I do feel a pressure not only to put actual makeup on, but to, I don't know. I don't even know how to word it, which is great. I always love when, as an author, I can't find the words. But I don't know. Sitting down to do a formal video is a lot harder for me right now than to just sit down and connect with you, I guess is the overall point of that. And I got to clean my house today. Yesterday I was very busy and I didn't get around to cleaning the house. And today I have to. I did manage to do laundry, so that's done. But I gotta mop my kitchen floor and clean the shower. And as you are probably aware, because I can't imagine that you're still watching this Rebel Ramble if you are new to my channel, those are my two least favorite things, is mopping the kitchen floor and cleaning the shower. And so they get put off the longest, which makes them disgusting, which makes it harder. And if I would just keep up with it, it wouldn't be the massive job that it turns into, because I can't get myself to do it every week. It's a personality trait I wish I could change about myself, because I make everything harder than it needs to be. And that's my chief complaint at my job, is that everyone makes everything harder than it needs to be. But at home, I do the same freaking thing. So, I don't know. Here we are. So I do need to clean my house today. Because I wanted to film, I cleared off my desk and I just moved all the piles over there. So that's just piles of crap that was on my desk. I moved it. As we do, as most of us do, when we need to clean, Cleaning is just moving the piles. I also hid some stuff back there. So I got stuff everywhere. This office is a mess because I don't spend any time in here anymore, really. And it's just become like a dumping ground. And I would like that to not happen because that is not conducive to creativity for me, being surrounded by clutter and a mess. So I do need to clean this. I have to clean my house. I would like to make some videos today, like regular old weekday videos. But I don't know if I'm going to get there because, we have to prioritize. And one of my priorities is to connect with you on this kind of level where we have real conversations, instead of just, these are the 7 lists you should make at the beginning of the month, or how to use Post-it notes, and those videos are fun and I know that they are helpful for you, but we don't connect about our lives on that kind of video. So Rebel Rambles have become far more important to me than growth videos, I guess is what I would call them. But planner videos or ADHD videos, these just feel more like a conversation with you, even though we're in the comments after, not, you know what I mean. So yeah. So that is the state of things in Dakota's house. Dakota's house is a mess, but I am going to so many concerts this year, and I will probably go to more. I will probably find more concerts and just start going because I can now. And that is a beautiful thing. That is amazing. I'm so grateful and excited, and I'm going to see Iron Maiden, you guys. Like, sometimes I just want to cry. I'm so happy. And I'm very excited about like a dozen other bands that are going to be there that day, but I think I said this in the last video. Sometimes there is a band, just a huge monolith of a band, that you just get the idea in your head you're never going to get to see them. That if they even come to your town, they're so expensive you can't swing it. Or most likely they don't come to your town or your country, because there are several bands that I would love to see who never tour the US, and I can't blame them. But like, I would love to see some of these bands because I'm a metal fan, and there's a lot of metal in Europe that they don't want to come here, or they can't come here, or I don't know, whatever it is. There are many, many bands that I would love to see that don't tour the US. And not that Iron Maiden is that band, but they're the big band, right? And they're older, so they don't tour as often. And the last 2 North American tours they didn't come anywhere near Detroit, which they're not coming near Detroit this time either. But we're going to them. And I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful to my husband. I'm grateful to the universe. I'm grateful to God. However, I'm grateful to everything that got me to the point that I'm going to get to see Bruce Dickinson. And that's where I am. I'm so filled with gratitude and joy and excitement for this concert that, I don't know what to do with my hands. It's so good. So that is the state of things. Things are going very well. I'm in a really good place right now. I'm going to set some goals for birthday to birthday this time. I'm going to sit down and think through the things that I really want. Listen, I know I was going to wrap this up, but I want to say this. Outcome goals are very important. It's very important to have outcome goals. But I do believe there are times in our lives where chasing numbers is not a healthy place to focus. And that is where I am right now. My goals are not numbers. It's not a number on a scale. It's not a number in my bank account. It's not a number of followers or whatever. It's not about what I want to get. It's about who I want to be. And that stuff isn't always measurable. I could say I want to go to X amount of concerts, but do I? I don't know, because right now, right this second, I have tickets to every concert that's been announced that I want to go to, which is a wild thing to say. Absolutely wild. In my area, I mean, I'm sure that there are people touring other places that I would love to see, but like upcoming concerts in my area, all the concerts I want to go to, I have tickets to at the moment. So I can't say I want to go to X number of concerts, because it's not about quantitative. It's about, if someone comes that I desperately want to see, will I allow myself permission to go? And I will. I will absolutely allow myself permission to go, even if I have to go alone. So outcome goals, very important. Knowing when you hit a goal, because I think a lot of the goals that I'm going to set for myself, I don't know if you can hit them. I don't know that they're going to be one and dones, like, you know what I mean. So I don't know. I'm really going to have to think through what that's going to look like for me. And I will probably do a video on non-quantitative goal setting, because if I'm working through it in real time, I may as well take everybody with me, and we can see together what that looks like and how to implement it and how to plan for it. So there's a video idea that I could do right there. So I'm going to let you get back to your day, because I think I've been rambling for quite a while now. But I love you so, so much. I am so grateful for every single person in this community who shows up for me when I'm able to show up, who hangs out with me in the Discord, who reads my blogs on Ko-Fi, you guys are just amazing. And I couldn't ask for better parasocials. I really couldn't. This community is everything to me. And yeah, I love you. And I will see you next time.